What's up, people? What it do? Sit down. Let me chat with you. No, seriously. I have to chat with you. I have to burn this little energy off. And this is for my squirrels again. You know how, especially, you're going to understand me if you deal with ADHD, all them dumbass labels. But our brain tends to get what I want to call manic at times. And what I mean by that is we'll have levels where we are high going. I'm talking about like literally. I don't medicate. The universe is my medication. Nature is my medication. What I mean by that is when I have to kind of slow that down, I have to get outside and I have to sit down. I promise you. So it's the hardest thing to do. Now, after one of those manic episodes, I promise you it's like a ton of bricks that fell on you because now you're exhausted. Even if you did nothing and you sat in one spot, the capacity, the volume of things that are going through your brain has literally exhausted you. And before you know it, you don't have time to implement the things that you need to do on your spiritual journey. So this is why I'm making this video, because this is what I do. I reward myself in moments. I know throughout the day that we have a lot going on or whatever. So what I do is I do what's on my checklist. I do one thing on my to-do list, and then I do something that I want to do, like create content. I do another thing on my checklist, like fold up some laundry. And then I do something else I want to do, like create content. And what it's actually doing for me is allowing me to implement what I learned. Because see, our front lobe and our back lobe, it has this bridge there that doesn't really connect. So we learn a lot of things. We can get a bunch of how-to books on what to do, etc., etc. And all our brain is going to do is become wiser. We're going to have a big-ass catalog back here on things to do. But when it comes time to implement those things, our brain isn't going to go back here, connect the dots to find out what we learned and implement it. We have to intentionally say, knock, 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 go back there and grab what you know. We have to do that intentionally. It's kind of like we're missing that link, you know? So we have to intentionally, is intentful even a word? Well, it is today. We have to intentionally implement what we learn on our journey. And you have to reward yourself by doing so. It sounds hard, and it's like, well, I have all this other shit that I got to do. How important are you to you? That's what it all boils down to. When I made a decision to change, I told myself that it was literally life or death, because it is, and it was. Let me see if I got enough time to get some cards from the collective for the collective and the greater good. Ooh. I think it's going to be a part 2. Divine masculine and sexuality. Ain't nobody got time for this. If you care to know, come back for part 2.